Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm not sure in this video if you're going to see an oil and water effect or a triumph trick, but one thing I can guarantee you will see is 90% try and 10% oomph.
The Great Woo, the Great Woo Ding, the Great Woo Ding's gonna do a thing.
So here's the effect then. On this side we have 4 black cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. The values of them don't matter at all, just the fact that they are black. And on this side 1, 2, 3, 4 red cards. And again, the values do not matter, just the fact that these are red and these are black. Right, first step is mixing them. Red and black and red and black and red and black and red and black. Oof. Now, I like to do the first stage of this effect kind of even-handedly. And the way I do that is by counting in even numbers. Let me show you. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2. Oof. Now, because I like doing things even-handedly, I'm going to do that for a second time, another even number. So 1, 2, let's pop those there. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. And the final 2. Right. Now, for those of you who've been doing magic a while, and possibly for those of you that know your mathemagics, will know that actually by counting in even numbers, it's actually done nothing. Look at that. The cards are still perfectly mixed. Red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black. So let's not do even numbers. Let's go random. Okay, let's just give them a good mix up. Yes. Just lob them down, something like this. Just making sure they're thoroughly mixed up. Yes. Great. Now, with an oil and water effect, the cards act like oil and water. When you shove oil and water together in a container and watch and wait, they will naturally separate. And the same is true for the black and red cards. We watch and we wait, and they will naturally separate. Look at that. There's the blacks and there's the reds. For the next stage of this oil and water, I like to mix them up all face up and knowing exactly what I'm doing so that we can see that they are in fact mixed. Let's not do even numbers this time, let's do odd numbers. Let's take 3. Then we'll take a further 3. And then we're left with 2. But that's okay because we can split the even 2 into 2 ones. There we go. So here's a mixed up few and here's a mixed up few. We can see that there's red cards and black cards here. Yes, where's that red one? There, put it in the middle somewhere. Go on. There we go. Happy? Yes. I'm not even looking. Look. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Yes. Very good. And these 4 cards, again, a mixture of reds and blacks. Now, when I first came up with this effect, I wasn't sure if I was doing a oil and water or a triumph. So I'm going to try and have my cake and eat it now by doing a little bit of triumph. Oof, there we go. Right, the cards are mixed. Oh, bad spread. There we go. Can you see that? They are mixed there. Face up, face down. Face up, face down. Mixed together. Now, the premise of a triumph is not like an oil and water where they're mixed and they separate, but because they're mixed that way, they're not going to separate reds and blacks, but some are going to flip up the other way. They're naturally going to turn themselves around. And the way they do that is actually the same as the oil and water. They just do it themselves. All we do is watch and wait, and they will separate. Watch, wait, separate. That should be enough time. Let's spread and see. Yes, look at this. Can you see that? It's not as dramatic, of course, as the as the oil and water, but that's what they've done. They have separated themselves. Look, here we have a face up card and a face down card, a face up and a face down, a face up and a face down, a face up and a face down. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It's not worked, has it? We've still got blacks and reds together, and clearly these will be blacks and reds together. But the oil and water was for separating the reds from the blacks. The Triumph is not separating blacks from reds, but blues from reds. There's your 10% oomph. Whoa. I am Mark Wooding, or the Great Woo.
The Great Woo, the Great Woo Ding, the Great Woo Ding just did a thing.